Year, guys! I hope you had an amazing Christmas and of course an amazing New Year. I hope you got to spend a lot of time with your family and your friends. I hope you got to eat loads of food. I personally didn't eat enough. But back to normal life, back to the real world. Everyone's back to work and school, unfortunately. And for my first video of this new year, I am going to talk to you about trends in makeup for 2016. So I have kind of based these on trends in social media that have been more towards the end part of this year, trends in fashion shows that have been made for summer and autumn next year, and also trends in makeup that I have seen over my time of being a makeup artist. Sorry, I looked down at my phone then, sorry. So it'll be fun to see next year if anything I've said has been right. But here are my predictions for makeup trends for 2016. 16? Yes. So all the makeup artists inside of us are gonna die when I say this, but we are gonna see the end of heavy makeup. I'm sorry. Like that Instagram kind of look where it's heavy contour, heavy lip, heavy eyes, heavy brows. I personally am quite a big fan of this, but I know some people aren't, so they might be relieved to see a change. But as makeup artists and makeup enthusiasts, it's kind of fun to try new stuff and just roll with the times. We'll be fine. So let's start from the lips and we'll work our way up. For lips next year, we almost see a reverse ombre. This is gonna sound really strange and I'm gonna put some examples up. But a reverse ombre is kind of like, well, obviously it's darker in the middle and a little bit lighter around the edges. I've seen a lot of these pictures from catwalks and fashion shows and shoots where they have this deep kind of plummy tone on the lip and it kind of fades out into a red. It looks kind of weird, but everything looks kind of weird until we get used to it, right? So, like contour used to look weird and heavy eyeliner used to look weird and perfect brows used to look weird. But this is something that I think will make quite a big impact on everyone and people are going to try because we've already tried dark colours this year, so I think it's taking it that one step further and going towards our blacks now and deep purples. We're still going to keep on those grey tones that you get with your lips, so those grey tone peachy colours. But it's kind of what I call like liquid lipstick colours, where they're those kind of 90s kind of grey tones. They're going to stay with us because our eye makeup is going to become a lot more natural. So with eyes, we can start saying goodbye to perfect eyeliner. This is going to be good for some people because I know when I first started doing makeup, I could not do eyeliner for after. We don't swear on my channel at all. I could not do eyeliner for anything. This is going to be good news for some people. We're going to see a trend in eye makeup for what I'm going to call stained eyes. So instead of that heavy like cut crease or heavy shapes, we're gonna see more washes of pastel colours, so like a pastel pink or an orange or a pastel blue. Eye makeup is more about being muted rather than being heavy and artistic. However, we can kind of keep a little bit more drama in our lashes. So not heavy over the top feathery lashes, but more like those mink kind of lashes where they kind of cross over and you can see the structure of the lash. A personal favourite of mine, which I use in all my tutorials, is from a brand called Eye Shimmer, and their lash called Duchess is my favourite lash in the whole world ever. Like, I am absolutely fine if they discontinued every single eyelash in the whole world apart from this one. I think it's incredible. And that's the kind of thing we're going to see a little bit more of. You can see every single lash. They're not heavy, they're not overwhelming. You could wear them every day and still get really amazing structure. So brows, this is going to upset some people. I love a really good eyebrow. Everyone knows by now eyebrows are kind of like the main focus of the face, or they add structure to the face. So when I started doing makeup, I don't want to sound old, but it was years ago, like so long ago. Oh, my back. I don't want to sound old, but it was in the dinosaur times. My back really hurts. But the brows were feathery and they were thick and bushy. So it wasn't a case of having a perfect outline. Like, we wouldn't dream of going around the brows with concealer. It was spiking them up with some gel and using like a marker or a pencil to do strokes like this in the brows. I kind of used to call them like raccoon eyebrows because it was so feathery and you could almost see every single hair. We would draw on more hairs if we had to. And it was, again, it was good to have thicker eyebrows, but it was good to have bushy, untamed eyebrows. I'm not talking unibrow, like this still wasn't here, but they had a nice shape and they were thick and bushy. In terms of skin, we are going natural. So none of this contour or strobing or highlighting. I have done a video on every single one of these, but we're actually going to say goodbye to those trends. I can kind of see contouring done on more of a smaller scale. So we're not going to be using contour colours, we're going to be sculpting the face and defining the face more with blusher and more with bronzer. But everything is going to look like you've just come back from holiday and your skin is perfect. So you don't need to wear makeup, but you're definitely wearing makeup, you know? Something I don't usually talk about is hair glitter roots. If you haven't seen these are kind of like, so imagine if you have like a middle parting and you have like pigtails, or you have those little ball things people are doing now, we used to do in the 90s. These pictures I've seen, the girls have bright pink hair or bright green hair, and then they have dark roots, like going outwards and their middle parting. Sorry, in my head. And down the middle on their roots is glitter, like pure glitter. I am not a fan of glitter because I kind of feel uncomfortable when it's on me because it doesn't come off ever of anything. But I see this becoming a big trend, and I see companies bringing out more products for this. Do you remember hair chalk? Hair chalk was a big deal at the beginning of this year, and hair chalk was coming out everywhere. Like Primark released it, Kiko released their hair chalk, and people releasing colour hairsprays. It's kind of died out a little bit now, but I see for the beginning or maybe the summer of next year, around festival season, hair glitter becoming a thing. It might come in like a gel form or maybe a powder form, like a shake. But that's definitely something I see happening, and I actually think it's quite cool. I actually quite like glitter roots. But I hate glitter. We see from limited collections in our favourite makeup companies that makeup is always changing and evolving. We might not like it at first, but being experimental people that we are, being artistic, being creative and just wanting to try new things, I think we are going to do good with this year coming up. Of course, we are all going to have our own trends and we're going to do exactly what we want to do with our own makeup. That's absolutely fine. And in no way do I hate the trends that are around now. I actually think everything is amazing. But these are things we can look out for, and these are things we can experiment with and play with. I hope that got you guys thinking. I kind of want to see what you guys think is going to happen next year. So leave in the comments box below maybe some things you're looking forward to saying goodbye to, and some trends that you would like to see in the future. And maybe I'll try some out. Maybe I'll film them. They could go horribly wrong, but we can always give it a go. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. As always, please subscribe and like this video, and I will see you very soon with some new makeup tutorials for you. That'll be exciting. Bye, guys.